I thought I was absent-minded. Maybe they got to you, too.
Maybe they beamed up the entire lab, because Miss Clark's pregnancy test came back negative.
Yes. I told you this was no ordinary conception.
And it's not. It's pseudocyesis, and a classic case of it. Miss Clark's pelvic exam conferred to the labs. She's not pregnant. But look at her. Distended abdomen from hyperventilation due to contraction. She's got a colon full of gas.
That's what they always say. Those creatures blew their interstellar filth into all my cavities, and it's hibernating there.
Yeah, good choice. The whole father-in-waiting thing has changed since the Ricky Ricardo.
And so not only were they isolated from a social standpoint in day-to-day life, but they didn't have there telling you she is a Jezebel and what will happen to your children if you let them get corrupted, you're failing. And then when we hear these kind of teaching and things that she's reading in these leaflets, what we also know about Andrea's personality from earlier on, that she is very hard on herself. She has a real need for perfectionism. She's not very keen to ask for help most of the time, and she wants to put up a facade that everything is okay, particularly within her life and children from. Meanwhile, Andrea is writing to Warnecke's wife, Rachel, and telling her, I'm feeling overwhelmed, which was probably a huge step for Andrea that was not easy for her to do. And rather than responding and telling her to look into getting some help, ask for help from a therapist, go see a doctor, get some help in your community, make some friends, she didn't say anything like that. In fact, in one of the letters from Rachel to Andrea, she actually wrote, Jesus knows how wicked you are, how weak and vulnerable. Even the loneliness works to draw you out to seek and find security. And using that as an argument that I'm not sure I fully agree with that. I'm not an attorney. She was meticulous in planning this because she was fully none of the police interviews that happened immediately after the murders were recorded, which is very odd. I don't know how that happened. But the conundrum that placed them in never knew that his wife was psychotic, and that if he had been told that and that there was a high likelihood of it happening again, that he never would have said they should have more children. The merits of that are debatable because that's not the story that's told in the medical record, but I don't know that we are the ones who can actually know the truth behind that.
She was a sick woman. She was insane. She was psychotic. She believed she was saving her children. Here's a woman with a perfect record. I mean, she had never been in any trouble in her life. Everyone who knows her, everyone who knew her supports her. Everyone knows what a great mother she was, and how out of character this act was for her.
Yates, on the other.
Your family's here. They're waiting outside.
Take my mask off, please. Please.
How bad?
Over 90%, third degree.
Don't let him put me on a ventilator.
It'll make you breathe easier.
Boyfriend.
Better start looking. I'll hand out the envelopes at 9 sharp. What time is it?
8:15.
Oh, God!
Okay.
I don't blame you for hating me. When I left last year, I was so screwed up. I was either going to kill myself or turn it around. What kept me going was thinking about Susie. I want to be a mother to my daughter. macchiato with creamer. Every velvet sip.
That's how to just about cover it.
Deal. Okay. Thanks.
Did you ever see Susan?
Not for a while.
Hope nothing happened upstairs. What's so funny?
Right after Jeannie stitched up Hugo's finger, he tripped on the way out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now she's got to stitch up his head.
Susan. Is everything all right?
Right.
What happened?
It's amazing. Susie took her first steps. 2 little steps. All you crumbs.
Hazards of the hirsute.
Yeah, so I ate some of this already. Okay, and it's really good. It's like the ice cream. It's like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I'm a little hungry for something. Oh, I know what I can eat.
Be a man, Carl. Be a man, Carl.
I think I'd like to see us getting along and me not feeling frustrated at him.
1, 2, 3.
Ashley, get your mask. Oh, I didn't want to touch that. That was disgusting.
Since Joe's left, I feel that Ashlyn just became the way she was before.
No. This is wrong. Ashley, come on.
There's a serious lack of I don't care.
Don't be a fat kid growing up, Paige.
Would I be better off putting you right over here? Why is it so dark looking over there? What the hell? Okay.
Pentacopazine, a liter of saline.
Mr. Nathan in 5.
Morgenstern finally made it. He's up at the front.
What about the turkey sandwich?
Ah, damn, sorry, I forgot. I can get it almost immediately.
Who are we talking about?
Mr. Nathan in 5, high white count, temps 101, still has left lower quadrant pain.
Probably diverticulitis. Make him NPO, give him amp, gent, flagyl, and get an abdominal series.
That's right, bring him in.
Answering the phones?
I'm here to help.
Yeah, well then why don't you close us the trauma?
Sorry, Mark, no can-do. County's only looking for excuses to put us out of business.
Well, it's 10:30. We've got enough business to last a year. 32 in the ER, 49 in the waiting room.
Look, Mark, I'm sorry.
Got a little bitten fracas going on in trauma too?
The Board of Commissioners wants to close a county ER, save $80 million a year. Every time we close, we're sending...
As I had disconnected it and turned to walk away, not realizing there was still a lot of tension on the main guideline. It started to whip around the tree, but I was already turning, never saw it. And the last loop, it came way out from the tree, shattered, hit me in the wrist, shattering my watch, leaving a large bruise on my chest, and then implanting itself in my neck. At that time, it yanked me right up against the tree. This is when I realized I was in serious trouble. I started pulling on the rope. I couldn't move it.
Carol, I got an idea. It's beautiful out. Let's call in sick. Take a day trip somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll
I don't even know who you are anymore. Hey.
Okay, you ready?
Almost. Where's Riley?
He's at Magoo's with that cute tech he's after.
Boy doesn't waste much time.
Yeah, good luck. Hey, Doc. You here?
know what?
That kid that saw his mom get shot finally started talking. Turns out that the boyfriend was slapping mom around, so the kid runs, gets a gun from the drawers.
Holy hell, you guys. I'm just feeling very tired all of a sudden. Like, what in the hell? I just want to call it a night now. It's only 7:30, I know, but man. You know, it's just, I don't know, you guys. I'm just really, really tired. So, yeah. Again, I apologize for my dull day, and I told myself I also want to tell you about my MRI results that I'll be having. It's going to be on the week of, well, here, on the day of, excuse me, the 26th of August. But then I won't know the results until October 11th. So again, I plan to record all through this month yet, past Labor Day, and I'll film on the 12th and 13th, in case Dad wants to go somewhere on his birthday. The 13th is his birthday of September, and I do want to go to the Art and Park stop, so I'll film that. So I'm just kind of not been feeling good lately because of my bad back and everything. So with this MRI too, I forgot to point out that they'll know what the hell is going on with me. And I was like thinking too, this coming week, Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that, I will see somebody about my foot, and I'm guessing they'll say, let's have another x-ray or MRI on that. So, oh, I see a little sliver. And so I'll request for them if I can have the MRI done where I'm getting the MRI on the 26th. You know, that would make more sense. Do an MRI on my back and my foot at one place on that day, on the same day, you know. And you know, I'm curious if I could ask the people who does the MRI if I could peek at my pictures, because the lady that washes my boobs for the mammogram, I see my boob pictures. She lets me see. So that's just a thought right there. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready for bed now, guys. I'm just yeah. And again, these cookies right here are really good. Right here. I had them. I had a few. I had a few. It's like eating that ice cream, mint chocolate chip ice cream. And so, yeah, in case if I forget to say too, Mom, no scaring me, your boyfriend Piglet, or Eeyore by going like this. Okay, now making noises like that. Just fucking kiss my baby kitty Patty. I love her like there's no tomorrow. I love her like as though she came out of my vagina instead of her kitty mama's vagina. You know what I mean, right? I love that cat so much. She's my baby. And I've been reading this, When Smiles Fade by Paige Darth. I'm that much into it. So, yeah, those are my thoughts about the MRI thing too. If I could actually see the pictures of them, you know, before October 11th. So, oh, it's look a little breezy out there. Maybe we'll get a little storm going on. I still have to play some games here too, like Bingo Blitz. So I'm gonna get off and play a couple, and yeah.
over.
Oh my god, you guys. I'm like sitting here getting my scheduled app ready to record, and I hear popping noises, and I looked out and someone is shooting fireworks. Oh, see? Oh my goodness. It's not the 4th of July anymore, guys. What the heck? Wonder why they're shooting off fireworks for. Is there any more coming? Oh, yeah. If they keep doing this for the next past hour, that's why you see those shooting up and that noise, okay?
I began to fishtail a little. Then I started heading to the right guardrail. When I hit that, I catapulted towards the center divider. I remember flying about in the car and trying to hold on to the steering wheel. I just thought, I'm going to die, and I just hope this doesn't hurt too much.
I was just a high school kid, struggling to find my way. At 17,
almost instantly. Oh, please, don't pretend to act like a stranger. You know who this is, and you know how we know each other. We need to get to know each other again very well, just like old times. I felt very weird about all of this, and didn't know what to think at that very moment. But I was pretty scared. That sounded unsettling. I considered reporting her message as spam, but I wanted to understand more first. I needed to know how she had this information, and why she was reaching out to me. I told her back cautiously. How do you know all of this about me?
Because it was Kyron's stepdad who had talked directly to the boy. Actually, after hearing him speak, a lot of people began to think that maybe Kane had something to do with his son's disappearance.
Thank you. As you all know, this has been a very, very difficult time for the family of Kyron. And remember, this is the 1-week anniversary, which is very sensitive to us. We very quickly wanted to plan because the family wanted to talk to the news media. They're not prepared to answer any questions, but what I do want to tell you is that after this press conference, if you'd like, please meet in the back here, and we'll have Captain Brosh and Mary Lindstrom, and they'll give you a way to...
The defense, on the other hand, had hired a forensic pathologist who testified that he had determined that Corey's death was from natural causes, and it had actually just been from complications of pneumonia. The reason the little boy had blunt force injuries, they claimed, was likely due to the aggressive CPR that had been performed on Corey once he was in the emergency room. Additionally, the defense claimed that the reason Christopher had left the hospital after Corey died was not so that he could flee, but rather so he could grieve on his own. Both Christopher's mother, Carolyn Gregor, and his father would take the stand during his trial. She recalled the horrible phone call